Mr. Christian, you had asked that we get an updated quote on their track services for Cherokee and Volunteer. And just a little background, those facilities were installed in 2002. So we're looking at 20 years on those, from the lifespans anywhere from 9 to 12 on those type of services. When we bid this in 2019, that cost was around $100,000 per site. So we're looking at $200,000 to do that. The bid we received in January, that price has gone up to $162,000 per. So we're looking at $324,000 to redo those surfaces. Of course, my question when that number came out was, tell me what that is. And it's all coming down to, as I mentioned earlier, polymers. All the materials have gone up. And I asked Will if, is there any gouging? Do you see any of that? His answer was no, that basically supply and demand has made everything, all those costs go up. So just wanted to get that to you, let you know that, and I can scan this and get this out if you'd like to see the details of it.
Did we get more than one bid on that, Thomas?
We can, yeah, sure we can.
If it's something we're gonna move forward with, we would.
What is that stuff made out of, like that track material?
Basically shredded tires.
Is it?
It's actually latex.
Yeah.
It's mixed with latex and coated with latex. There's also, they gave us an option for urethane. Urethane's kind of like rubber. Okay, it is rubber, but it's a little more springy. It's what a lot of your college tracks, or really all your college tracks will be.
It's a faster track.
It is faster, yes. Yeah. But you're talking about, another $100,000 on top of what we're looking at for. We priced just to replace what we have, like for like.
Yeah, Winthrop University's got one. It's only one I've been on, and it's fast.
What are those little materials like the stuff that's supposed to mimic dirt in the football fields? What's that stuff made out of?
That's round pellets. This is more of a flaky.
It's just packed.
Yeah, it's mixed with, it's melted in. There's an asphalt base. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's on top of that.
There's an asphalt base, and then they come and they have these machines that kind of put it on and spread it out like a paver does.
Yeah.
But it's a rubber synthetic. Would it be synthetic? Yeah, it's a rubber material.
DB just did theirs. Was it Bobby did? DB did theirs?
They did.
And I mean, it comes in totes. They mix it right on the side of the field, mix it with the latex adhesive. And
Does it go down on top of the other, on the old one?
I would assume that we would remove
You
those.
take it out?
Remove the,
Okay.
the existing. It's actually 8 layers. So it's really, really thin, but each one of those bonds makes it strong. So there's 8 layers there.
And board, I've been on the tracks. They are in dire need of replacement. So I'd like to make a request that we send that to new business for approval to move forward. Not approval of this bid, but do we need to go through that bid process? Go ahead and initiate the bid process?
We
Let me
would.
ask this question first.
We would, but would you like to wait until because we're heading into budget development time, and we could list this on a capital outlay project if you'd like for this next year and work it into the budget if we can. I mean, we're looking at, just in the last 2 conversations, lots of money.
Yeah.
Can they,
And not address it this school year, but after July.
That's what I'm suggesting. The earliest would be possibly if we could budget it, look at what we have as a result of being able to offset some of our capital outlay projects through ESSER funds, what we have remaining going into the spring of this year in preparation for the fiscal year starting July 1, seeing if we can afford that, go through the bid process, do it the right way, and see if we can save any money or get it as cheaply as we can and budget for it in the upcoming budget.
Okay.
Now, you were saying it's in layers and it's gotta be, so this, quote includes all of that. It's not,
Yes, turnkey.
it's turnkey.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
I would just need I would just need a recommendation to include it as a budget item
Yes,
for consideration. in
at
the budget.
Thursday's meeting. Or can that come from this workshop?
That can come from the workshop because that's just a request for us to put into the budget process.
Okay. I'd like to
And Melissa's
make that
here, so
request.
she'll remind me.
That's what I was just talking, you were talking about waiting for next year. I mean, if it gets in the budget, you could actually start it as a fall project. Because you're not using the track in the fall. You're using football field, but track's a spring sport. So you could actually run your surfacing
Well, whatever
in the
timeline
fall.
works.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not gonna happen this year. I mean, this semester.
Yeah, it won't happen before track season.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, that would be this board's recommendation, is to make it a capital outlay project and see where we're at.
Thank you.
Everybody good on that?
Yeah, I got a quick question on in talking to them, I don't know if you got this deep into it as far as like their projections on that cost. Like lumber did, it went 3 and then it's back down, now it's back up again to about 2 times as much.
I
as
did, and the word we'll use it's unstable right now.
Yeah, it's just kind of hard to guess, I guess.
Polymers are so bad, like they can't get boards to make thermostats.
We have 28-week lead time on our thermostats. 28 weeks.
We had an ear board that it literally took us 10 weeks to get.
Yeah.
Because they basically had to custom make it because they were having a hard time finding polymers. Any kind of circuit board, anything that plastic anymore right now is.
And the reason I'm asking is I guess my hope would be that maybe some of that cost comes down, but you don't know.
It's a gamble. I mean, it could go down, it could go up.
Right.
Right now, I wouldn't project anything as far as cost goes.
No, you
Right.
can't.
No, you can't.